Hi guys, I'm Henry from Shaw. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Billabong Intruder range of wetsuits. Now the Billabong Intruder range sits at the bottom of their selection of their suits, so this is at the price point beginner end of the suit, but it's a great all-round suit for any sort of sport. So if you're surfing, if you're paddleboarding, if you're sea swimming, anything you're on the water and you're looking for a great value entry-level wetsuit, the Billabong Intruder range is really worth a look. Now the suit comes in a couple of different thicknesses, so you get a 3-2. Now that's really designed for those peak summer days, so when the water's not very cold and you just want that little extra layer of protection. You've got a 4-3, so that's 4mm on the chest and then 3mm on the arm. That's going to be your all-round suit, so as long as you're not going in on the coldest days, that 4-3 is a really good option. Or they do a 5-4, so that's slightly thicker, so that's 5mm on the chest, 4mm on the arms and legs. And that's for anyone who feels the cold or is actually going to be going in on those coldest December, January, February days. So that's the sort of thicknesses in the suits. The other difference in the thicknesses is the seam technology. So on the 4-3s and the 5-4s, so those suits designed for the winter, they have slightly different seam technology. They use something called GBS. Now there's a lot of acronyms out there with wetsuits when you're looking, but what you simply need to know with a GBS seam is that it stops the water getting in. So on the 3-2 versions and on price point suits, which are cheaper than this, you end up with seams that let the water come in. And if you think the idea of a wetsuit is to get you warm, then you really want a suit that has as much seal as possible. So a GBS seam, very basically, is where they put the two pieces of neoprene together, they glue one side and they stitch the other, but the needle for the stitch never goes all the way through. So when you're looking at the inside of one of these suits, you'll see on the outside you'll have a stitch, so a seam running all the way on the outside, and then on the inside you'll have like a glued material, and that really does make a big difference to the warmth. And when you're looking at those 4-3s and 5-4s, you need that as a basic minimum just to keep you warm. Now, other features of the suit, it uses Billabong super light neoprene. So this has some recycled content in it from used car tiles and scraps that are picked up off the factory floor. So it does have some eco credentials as well. In terms of flexibility of the suit, the upper half of the suit, so the arms and this section under the arms where you need that flex, that it uses a more flexible neoprene than the rest of the suit. This super flex material is more expensive, so that's why they only put it in the top half, but that's really only where you need it to give you that freedom of movement no matter what sport you're doing. In terms of how you get in and out of the wetsuit, it's a nice long back zip, so this makes it really easy to get in and out of the suit and super easy when you've had a big day on the water and you just want to take the suit off nice and quick. The back zip really makes it nice and simple. Another nice little features that you're seeing on this Billabong suit are the rolled neck. Again, something you're probably not thinking about much when you're looking for your first wetsuit or a wetsuit at this price range, but having this rolled neck makes such a difference. If you're out on the water for a long time, no matter what sport you're doing, especially if you're swimming or moving your neck a lot, having a rolled neck like this, and hopefully we can get some close-up of it, really does stop it rubbing and just makes it feel so much more comfortable when you've got the suit on. Suit's also got some pretty sturdy looking knee pads, which are great for when you're like pumping up your paddleboard or when you're trying to climb out of a slippery lake. Really do make it nice when you're just on your knees and you don't have to worry about going through any material there. So yeah, that's the Billabong Intruder. It is, as I said, really aimed for anybody who wants to get out on the water. The 4-3 and the 5-4 version are going to keep you nice and toasty, and it doesn't break the bank on price as well. A couple of colour options as well, so you have like a blue one or a black one, but really at this price you cannot be beaten in terms of the features and quality you're going to be getting for the money. So yeah, that's the Billabong Intruder. You can shop it on our website, so shaw.co.uk, or you can head down to our shop. We have a physical shop just about 100 metres from the beach where we have all these suits and to try on. And getting fitted is really important with this, so make sure you watch our video talking about what a good fitting suit looks like and what a bad fitting suit looks like, because no matter how much money you spend, if the suit doesn't fit you, it's not nice and snug, it's a waste of time and you're going to get cold. So yeah, that's the Billabong Intruder. If you've got any more questions, let us know.